Saturn versus Swala F here. Kettering University versus Oakland University. TechChase Week 2. Here we go.
Yep, and right off the bat, we see Saturn just immediately trying to poke him with those side Bs, but the Pikmin, as they're being thrown, actually have an active hitbox, so the side B ends up interacting with that, so it's definitely difficult for him to find the pokes that he wants.
Yep, doing a good job putting the pressure off him off stage. A lot of those PK's fires coming out, and then a strong down smash just to really make it tough for him to recover. Goes off stage with the PK Thunder and decides to bail out on him. That's one thing I love about that attack. You can throw it out there as a ledge guard. Ideally not if you don't have a destination for it while you're floating in the air, but if you do it right there, you can chase him down, and if you're going to miss, hey, just come and hit yourself with it, and you're back into safety, or you're putting a real damaging hit on it if they make a mistake.
Yeah, but Swala F definitely looking to put on some damage right here with that F smash, sending Saturn flying. So Saturn's definitely got to be careful because Olimar can kill him pretty early just because of the weight that he has.
Jumps over with the platform, using that snake just to put a little bit of distance between him and Swala F, doing a good job with the spacing. I love the patience you see. Good amount of short hopping there, really finding out what he's going to do and calculating it before he makes a move. But making a little bit of a mistake there, he's going to find himself getting hit with a down smash. First stock is going to be dropped by Saturn in this one.
Yeah, you got to be careful that you don't get too antsy against Olimar trying to find that kill because a lot of his smash attacks do come out really quick, so you have to be careful in those kind of situations.
I'm chasing him off with the PK Thunder. Deciding not to really go off stage with Lucas in the chase, and I think that is the safer, the smarter move. You have that PK Thunder that can do a good job of really being annoying, but it's really also not a kill move. You're not going to take stocks with it at least as early as you'd like to.
Yeah, but as long as you got that noggin, you can always just hit him in the tech chase on the platforms to get those up airs. So definitely finding ways on stage at least to get those kills.
Dancing around each other in the center of the stage here. Shields out, catches him with a PK Thunder, decides to cancel the PK freeze early, which would have been smart. He would have been in trouble if he did not. Chasing him down. There goes the snake again into a forward air. A lot of pressure. A good down smash to 2-frame, and there goes stock number 2. What a turnaround from losing his first one to being up quite a bit in this one. Saturn has the lead.
Yeah, that's got to be scary as Olimar because you have a slow recovery, so Lucas is going to have no problem with that huge hitbox to be able to stop you from getting to that ledge. So this could definitely be a concern for Swala F on his final stock here.
Using the PK Thunder to cancel out and block the Pikmin that's coming at him. Gets him with the berry, chases him down fast, but that whistle stopping his downward trajectory, keeping him in a more favorable position than he definitely would have been. And what a snipe!
Man, fortunately, that electric Pikmin not really going to be able to do much to prevent that Thunder from reaching him to get that hit either. So Saturn definitely showing up strong here in his first showing in the crew battles.
He's got the yellow Pikmin and the purple Pikmin out with him. The purple Pikmin is definitely one he's going to want to keep handy in a situation like this. The red and the yellow can put some damage on, but not going to be doing much when it comes to killing. Chucking them all as he returns to stage. The freeze, and he gets it and across the stage, all the way through the other side of the blast zone. He is going to finish that one out. Saturn takes 2 stocks, or 3 stocks. Swala only takes 1.
Well, here we go. Game 2 of this crew battle. We got SacredTie coming up to the plate here with his Joker, going up against Saturn, who's Lucas has managed to save 2 of his stocks from the first game. And just
off. Yep, go ahead.
Just a reminder, the game will start at 6 minutes 30 seconds, just to make sure that both players have enough time to get rid of any stocks from the previous game, and they have a clear time to start the match.
And we get to see everyone taunt continuously.
Hey, Snaky's got some things he needs to say.
Right. 2-1, and let's get to it.
Right off the bat, Saturn just poking in with these Zers and side Bs to get some good damage going here.
Wow. Yeah, it looks like the exact start to a same game plan, except he's not impeded by flying living Pikmin.
Yeah, that might be a problem for Joker because Joker doesn't really have too much to deal with the sideways momentum that Saturn's building up here because his side B will just end up clanking with the one that Saturn sends out. So SacredTie is going to have to figure out how to deal with that.
Just putting a whole lot of pressure on him with the PK Thunders, and then looping around and getting him with the Thunder on the recovery. Man, he has 78, 79, 89, 90. This is almost tied up, but the way the game has been going, it does not feel like it should be.
Yeah, I mean, he was just comboing him relentlessly there for a little bit. So for SacredTie to be able to find all those hits in between to be able to keep it this close is definitely good for him. But problem is, you want to make sure that you get rid of that stock of Saturns before you lose your first. And there we go, Saturn making his 3 stocks worth more right now. But unfortunately, losing his second stock there, so down to his final stock. So he's got to be careful with this one.
Yeah, so Saturn has done what he needs to do. He has taken 3 stocks already. He's still got 1 left, so anything he takes is almost like bonus. As long as you take more or take as many or more as you come in with, your team is going to win. So he's doing what he needs to do. Good ledge guarding there. I really like what he's doing with the PK Thunders. Roll back some good reads.
Yeah, just using that movement in order to bait out the options that he wants in order to be able to punish him. That is what you want to see in a player, just being able to create the situations you need, rather than relying on waiting for your opponent to create them for you.
And about half bar left of our Sen. Gonna be big if he can take this stock. But there it goes. They're down to 1 apiece. Talk about what would be big. It would be big if Saturn could turn this around and get this stock and his last one to see another match and just have the opportunity to continue this streak.
Yeah, I mean, Saturn has definitely more than paid his bills in this first set of 3 stocks that he has here, so doing everything he can to keep this stock alive to try and get that final stock, like you said, because the nice thing is, if you're able to take your opponent's final stock, the stock you're on gets a complete reset, fresh percent going into the next game, so that would be huge, especially at this high of a percent, to be able to see another opponent. Actually catches him, sends out the PK freeze, and does catch the recovery!
He's magic with that thing. I don't think I've seen in a set someone get caught or someone catch their opponents with PK freeze as often as he has done.
Yeah, he is just relentless at this ledge here. Kettering needing to make a move this time.
I like watching the most fun and creative ways of how am I going to kill myself when you take these 2 stocks. So while we're waiting here, I will remind you, if you do see something cool, if you see a hype clip, make sure to clip it and tweet it out to TechChase GG on Twitter. We are looking at every clip sent to us, and we are going to pick which was the coolest one, which was the hypest clip, who found the coolest moments of the week, and the winner is going to get a $10 Nintendo eShop gift card. So make sure to keep your eye out for that and help by picking out some content and sending us what you think was an awesome moment you saw here in TechChase Week 2.
Right now, Saturn looking to try and make some more hype moments, looking for that early edge guard with these down smashes, so Rick's gonna need to be careful off stage here. Right now, those disjoints finally coming into play, knocking Saturn away, and this is what the Kettering team has been hoping for, looking for a way to just stop this momentum.
One thing I do like that Brick is doing is just using the airspeed and the mobility of Lucina, going with a lot of full hops instead of the short hop, which is what you normally see when they're going to approach. I think he's waiting for those short.
Oh no!
Dirty Thunder. But I think he's waiting for those typical short hops that he's been performing with the snake, with the PK fires, and he's going above them. But now we're seeing Saturn's Lucas adapt, and he's starting to chase him up high.
Yeah, and this is one of the challenges about being on FD. You don't have platforms to easily mix up how you're approaching them, so those side Bs that Lucas can shoot off are even more difficult to maneuver around, so Rick is going to have to utilize that mobility like you were talking about to its fullest extent to get around to this wall that Saturn's putting up, and that might be the opening? Yes, it is.
Finally! Saturn goes down after taking 7 stocks. They're both got the sword characters, but it's almost like the yin and the yang. One's got the really strong neutral, one's got the stronger offstage game they can play in the air.
Yeah, so we are going to get to see how those 2 playstyles end up clashing here, since Broly has opted to go for Roy for this matchup. Just getting a little bit of frustration out apparently before the
yeah,
game
you know what?
start.
Let's go. I don't like that move anyway. Let's just stale it real quick.
I don't like that light on the stage either. Let's
Yes.
try to get rid of that as well.
Just light out of here.
So here we go. Timer reaches 6 minutes 30 seconds, and they are off to the races here. Just both rushing each other down, trying to find those openings with those nairs.
Starting off showing us the strong neutral game that you can play with Roy, getting a good rush and grab and throwing her down, getting a good down smash. Sorry, a down throw to put on some quick damage. 12% to Bricks, 54, just putting it on and continuing to put the pressure on, shielding through the dancing blade, a down throw, trying to chase him on the platform, but no doing. Did he just dangle there?
Looked like it for a moment. Yeah, on a small stage like this, I feel like that Roy might not be able to use that speed as much as he wants to, because the less room you have, the less effective speed is, so Rick definitely might be happy with the stage counter pick.
Yeah, but got to be something about it that he likes, because, I mean, it was his pick.
Absolutely, and being able to catch your opponent on that middle platform is definitely one of the things that sorties love to do on this stage. Ooh, speaking of catching your opponents, Broly just hitting hard with that F smash.
Good down tilt, chasing him down. Neutral air, jab into the forward air. Tries to get another forward air, but has to retreat back to the stage. Man, yeah, it is a small stage, but we are still seeing him use that speed to his advantage. I think that we're seeing... I think we're... Oh, I thought he was in trouble there for a second. I feel like we're seeing Brick play on his heels a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, just this relentless offense that's being thrown at him has not made it easy for him to find this stock. And unfortunately, he's not going to get the chance landing into that side B and getting sent to the blast zone. Broly just coming in, showing off what he can do here.
Heading to Battlefield.
Definitely a good place to go to if you're looking to try and save stocks. So this is definitely going to be Baltic's to win or lose at this point.
Spinny, spinny, spinny.
Couple of Beyblades out here.
Right. We're about to get into it. This is one of those times where they're gonna have an armor says no one has to take any stocks since Brawly came in strong and still has all three, but we are getting to it. Here we go.
Yeah, immediately trying to catch Broly with that drop down zero, but not able to find the connection that they need, and that gives Broly the opening they need in order to get right in and take control of the stage here.
Yeah, keep in mind last week, Brick, he did go 2 and 3, so he did take two stocks, lost 3, so had an okay performance. Not sure entirely who he played, but this is a different animal in Brawly here. I think just the absolute rushdown nature of Roy, as well as just the rushdown nature of Brawly and the way he has his play style as a player, it's going to be one of those things where we're going to see, hey, is that zone wall going to absolutely keep him out, or is he going to break it down? I think we're going to see almost a one-way match, one way or the other here.
Yeah, it's definitely going to come down to who has the better matchup knowledge in this situation. So, Broly definitely looking like he's doing everything he can to make sure that Samus stays off the stage, and that's exactly what you want, because that's what leads to stocks and keeps them from being able to charge up that charge shot. So, definitely good play coming out from Brawly here. Oh, keeping aggressive off the stage still, looking for that dunk, but not going to be able to find it.
I really like what we saw in that last stock. We saw the patience from Brawly. He got the jab, and typically when you see Roy's get a jab, you think no matter what, a forward air is going to be coming. It is such a bread and butter combo, but he knew. He's like, I don't know if I have it. He backed off, took a breath, saw that he had a good ledge trap, and ended up taking the stock on calling out the roll and finishing that one off.
Yeah, but unfortunately, he still has to do everything he can in order to live, but finally going to be able to take a stock here. But sitting at 134%, that is not where you want to be against Roy.
Just look at him standing there menacingly, waiting for you to get back to the stage. Again, the jab recovers aggressively with the forward air, catching him with it over the ledge. Not going to be as aggressive this time. Again, with the jab, we're not seeing those forward airs. We're not seeing those combos. I think he just knows he's going to pop him up a little bit too far. He's got too much percent. Dark Samus is a little too light, so he's being really smart with his choices.
Yeah, I think he's hoping for that air dodge, but Baltic definitely doing a good job being patient here and not using it every time that he gets knocked up by that jab.
You gotta wonder though. He keeps throwing the jab out there.
Yep.
It's not killing. He's putting a lot of percent onto him. But you gotta wonder, is he gonna go for the kill move here? You gotta wonder, is he playing games here? Is he memeing? Is he taunting a little bit? Because that's all we've seen. We've seen a ridiculous amount of that jab.
I mean, if he can get him up to 800%-ish, I think he might be able to kill with the jab, but up throw definitely going to kill sooner, so finally finding the opening he needed in order to finish that off, or at least pulling the trigger finally.
And now we're seeing a little bit more coming out of Broly's neutral here, but it's let himself get up to over 130% on that when he just was putting on jab after jab of him, really not showing down some of those rush down capabilities that Roy possesses. So again, just wondering what his thought process is a little bit.
Yeah, and that's given Baltic an opening here to even up the stock, so still a glimmer of hope for Kettering here to try and keep this game alive, but definitely a large hill to climb, that's for sure.
Getting through the smart bomb, gets caught with a back air while he's trying to land on the platform. Gets a good jab in. Try to chase him down. Neutral air. Oh, follows up, jumps off the ledge with a counter, but not gonna fall for it.
Yeah, yep. That's always the worst thing. You're trying to escape out of that side B if you're near the tip of it, but then you end up holding out and getting hit by that last hit, and that'll just send you straight into the blast zone every time.